Hello. How are we doing? Shout outs to everyone joining. Quickly share the live. Thank you for joining me. All right. Thank you for joining. Shout outs to everyone. Gonna pick out your names one after the other. Well, I think I have to disconnect this. Yeah. But can you hear me? I hope you guys can hear me. I hope you can hear me. Okay. All right. I think it's good. Sylvia, how are you doing? Hardline, how are you? Good evening. Good day from my end. Hello, Desmond. Jiman Decor. I'm good. How are you? Awesome. You can hear me. All right. That's great. All right. Okay. Okay. I see a couple of people joining on TikTok as well. All right. The video is blur. Really? The camera is okay too. Maybe it's the network. Maybe it's the network. Is it okay? Is it okay now? Let me know if it's okay. I'm doing good. How about yourself? Solo, I see you. Many happy returns. You can't pay the day. Yesterday I was just, I don't know, I was just feeling so good about Polygon. And then I was like, Polygon, was it yesterday or today? I was like, Polygon on my mind. And then I realized that they also had, so someone posted something on recent news about Polygon, and I realized that they were also doing something like massive. I'll open it and read it. Polygon are doing something massive as well. So let me quickly open it here. Polygon is, I think it's currently, is it 15 cents? I didn't even see it when it went to 9 cents. That was very cheap. It was a very cheap price. Yeah, Polygon on our minds. Yeah. Okay, so this is it. 5 hours ago. 5 hours ago, it says Polygon. It says Polygon to become US regulated payments platform. We are acquiring CoinMe and Sequence to move all money on chain. Regulated money movement in 48 states. Fiat on and off ramps. 50,000 fiat to crypto locations in the US. Let me see when I posted it. I didn't even know like there was big news coming. Like I was just driving and I had a good feeling about Polygon. I just had a good feeling about Polygon. I don't know. When did I post it? 9. Aha, that was the time the news came. I didn't even know there was news. You know, so they are moving that. So I think that is one of the coins that you can start bagging. You can start bagging a lot of Polygon. Yeah. ACN, yeah, many happy returns to you. Yeah, so Polygon, I think we should start looking at Polygon seriously. Oh, they had a session, an X Space session where they were speaking about what they are going to do. They had it here.
We have one more person. Sandeep will be joining, but why don't we get this kicked off?
Today, if you're coming in and trying to utilize the open money stack, you should get
That's
some great new advantages.
That's the session. Thank you,
coming and
Mama.
working with Polygon and us being able to lever
That's the
these
session.
relationships with CoinMe and with.
Right. Yeah. So I think we should keep our eye on Polygon, XLM, XRP. Okay. If you don't have it, try and get some, but not financial advice. Someone said that I don't issue disclaimers, so now I'm being very, very careful. They said I don't issue disclaimers, so now I have to be very, very cautious and always remember to issue disclaimers. So, not financial advice. All right. Yeah, so they are acquiring a lot of companies. They are acquiring and partnering with a lot of companies. They've acquired Sequence. So right here, Michael Sanders says that he's he's one of the co-founders at Sequence, and he says, "I'm thrilled to share that Polygon is acquiring Sequence, and then they are combining forces alongside CoinMe. CoinMe is it says." It's an exchange. They buy and sell Bitcoin and crypto with cash. Okay, so CoinMe is also being acquired by Polygon, a unified solution to move money globally. All right, so these are partnerships that are coming, and I think we should pay careful attention to them. By the time we realize, they'll just take off. Okay, it seems like nothing is happening. You see all these partnerships, you see all these acquisitions, and it's like nothing is happening. And all of a sudden, one day it will just blow your minds, right? You see the coins pump out of nowhere. So have the right positioning. Positioning is always key. Positioning yourself and just wait. Yours is just to wait after positioning yourself. Someone says we can't see you. Really? Let me try opening it here and see if I'm going to get the same effect. Oh, CAD, I've taught you guys how to find CEO. You go to CoinMarketCap and search for the name of the coin, and then you see the CA there if it has one. Yeah. If you're a beginner, watch my. Yeah, it's working on YouTube. I think the network is a bit slow. That's why. But if you're a beginner, watch my tutorial. Okay, watch my tutorial on YouTube. I'll show you how to find CA, how to buy coins, and all that. All right. Now, after a while in the space, you have to know how to fetch your own CAs. All right. I'm guessing you are very new. You have to learn how to fetch CAs by yourself. Someone said it's Ghana network. My view on dots. Dots is a Polkadot. Polkadot, Ton, Sui, TRX. Ton has been struggling for a while now, but I don't mind accumulating Ton because it's as cheap as it can get. It's just $1 and some coins. So if you can, this is the best time to buy Ton. Okay, I know that typically we would like to wait to see that the market is moving. For example, if Bitcoin is 85K, people are not going to buy. They want to see it moving 90, 92, 93 before they start rushing to buy, right? Because we always feel like if the coin is pumping, then we are now optimistic that it will do well. But if it's already down below, we don't believe it can rise, right? So that's the challenge that we have. So why not position yourself at a time where it looks like people are losing hope, and then you purchase at that point in time. why not do it that way instead? Right? Why not do it that way instead? So I would oh, sorry, I mistakenly sent an invite. I was just tapping on you can cancel the invite. Right. Human protocol, we're going to talk about that. Yeah, so I think that ton, for example, ton is one of the coins you have to start stacking now. If you can, if you have the capacity, then I think that you should also look at ton, getting some ton as part of your assets. Okay. Sui also, I believe in Sui ton are relatively cheap right now. They are below $2. I think Sui still below $2. Let me check for Sui price. But Sui went below $2. It was $1 and some cents. So Sui, yeah, Sui is $1.84. So now is also a good time to get some Sui. Sui and ton both are below $2. If you have $100, you can throw it in there for some of this, or you can split it into two, have 50 in ton, 50 in Sui. But I would say that put more in Sui than in ton. So let's say if you have 100, you could do like 65 in Sui, and then you do 35 in ton, something like that. All right. FX and crypto, which one is good to trade? I would say that looking at the, like, if you're going to lose, this is how I put it. For Forex, it is easier to lose all your money because you are trading based on leverage. Okay. But with crypto, even if the market dips and you're still holding your tokens, when it pumps, you get it back. But Forex, if you lose money, it's gone. It's like futures. Am I hopeful in the first quarter or second quarter of the year? I think first quarter of the year already looks good. First quarter of the year still looks good. So I'm hopeful. Second quarter, I cannot tell. Let's see how much unfolds, because the way second quarter is going to look like depends on how well we do in March 2026. So let's see, January, February, March. At least for January, so far it's been good. There hasn't been too much dumps, not too much pumps. Here and there we get some pumps, but I mean it's okay. A newbie, get XLM, get the ISO 222 coins. I don't know if you've been following my channel. I've been posting on ISO 222, and also you can get Polygon. Okay, so look at, if I want to give you my two top picks for this live, sometimes my preferences change, but my two top picks for this live stream, I would say go for Polygon and then go for XLM. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, bring your inquiries. What are your questions? Because someone mentioned human protocol. Polkadot, I've just not fancied Polkadot. I'm not saying it's not a good coin, but I've just not fancied Polkadot. So I'm not holding any, but you can, if you want to, just go through their value proposition, see what updates they have, any new thing they are doing, and then you can purchase if you are convinced. I think the network is slow today. That's why the video is blurry. The network is kind of slow today, but I think on TikTok it's okay, but it's on YouTube is where the problem is. Yeah, I would have to swap phones. I'll have to do YouTube on the iPhone and then do TikTok on the Android. Usually that's what I do, but today I swapped. Do I still believe in crypto and COAI? Yeah, I'm a long-term investor, so I still believe it can do well. So I'm still holding. I'm a long-term investor, so I'm still holding. Yeah, still holding. You know, I've been in the space for quite a long time, so I know that coins can pump out of nowhere. You know, it only takes one massive move to have the coins running. Yeah. So when I see the price being low, I'm even happy. I'm happier in a bear market, especially when it comes to holding, buying and holding, because I know that those are the times people don't want to buy, and those are the times I like to buy, and I get my coins at a discount. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, you can keep your crate on the exchange. I have countless number of questions on whether my coin is here, is it safe? My coin is there, is it safe? The coins are safe so long as you are not interacting with any other dangerous website or and then they are storing your seed phrase well, you know. Yeah. There are a lot of rumors. Oh, somebody will say exchanges are not safe. Someone will say, oh, the cold wallet is not safe. The Dex wallet is. There's no 100% safety anywhere. Even a cold wallet is not 100%, right? You can misplace a cold wallet. Somebody can find it. What if you misplace it and you had a seed phrase with it? Like, you get it. There's a whole lot to safety. So just put in the correct safety practices, and it doesn't matter whether it's on an exchange or it's on a DEX. How to buy on Binance? Watch my tutorial guide. I have it right here there on YouTube. You can get, if you're a beginner in crypto and you want to start investing, maybe 5-10 years, or you want to invest for your kids and all that, you can get started with my YouTube tutorial. Okay, Undervalued Cryptos, go to the playlist and then tap on tutorials for beginners. The Revolut is fine. Yeah, you can use more popular ones. I haven't used it before, but I know a couple of people who use it. But it's okay. Yeah, so long as you are not interacting with any other dangerous entities, you are good. You are good. So, but I personally I recommend MetaMask. I recommend MetaMask. MetaMask wallet. Get it on Play Store or App Store. Yeah, you can see an unknown coin. Yeah, and that's what I taught on my channel. If you see coins that you never bought with your own, and do not try swapping, because your wallet will be hacked. Okay, do not try interacting with any crypto coin or token that you never bought with your own money, except it's an airdrop that you are aware of. Okay, let's say a project can say that, oh, we offer airdrops. We are sending wallets to. No, even if it's a ledger, do not swap. Anything you didn't buy with your money, do not swap. Okay, do not swap. Doesn't matter if it's a cold wallet, Dex wallet. Nah. Okay, right, unless it's a known airdrop program you're aware of, that, oh, maybe I bought XLM and XLM says that anybody holding XLM, we are sending them 10 XLM coins, something like that. If it's from the original source, then that's okay. Other than that, anything you didn't buy with your money, do not swap. All right. Yeah. So what's the difference between a coin and a token? So a coin has its own network. A token is launched on a network. Okay. For example, BNB is a coin because it has its network, but Creep is a token because it's on BNB network. So that's the difference. I hope that makes sense. So Bitcoin has its own network, is a coin. Ethereum is a coin. BNB is a coin. Solana is a coin. BGB is a coin. Any other that is launched on a network is a token. Is Shiba Inu good for long term? Yeah, you may hold Shiba Inu. Yeah, you may hold Shiba. Even now, it's the price has dropped a little bit. I think it has lost 1 0. It has added 0. It has added 1 more 0. So it's 5 zeros and an 8. Is it 5 zeros and an 8? It used to be 4 zeros, and I bought Shiba at 4 zeros and 1. And Now, yeah, 5 zeros and an 8. Simplicita says you wake up one day soon and your wiki cat turns to $10 million. Which 5 investments would you invest in? Oh, the other guy answered you the coins you should buy: newbie, XLM, and Polygon to start with. All right. Okay, so if I have $10 million, which 5 investments will I invest in? Well, I wouldn't put all in crypto if I had 10 million. If I had $10 million, I wouldn't put all in crypto. I'll probably put, I could put like, maybe, I could keep 2 million in crypto or maybe 3 million in crypto, right? For example. And then if I have 7 million left, I could look at agriculture, I'll look at real estate, and then the rest can go into a risk-free investment, risk-free, right? Like a government bond or trade, because in as much as we are looking at high risk, medium risk, we have to look at low risk as well. So some can also go into the government bonds, and then you can also look at the commercial type, the fixed deposits type, right? Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'll do. Looking at agriculture, I could even look at commerce, right? Buying and selling. That's also another good avenue. That's also a good avenue to look at. Yeah, commerce is not bad. Yeah, buying and selling, import, export. If you have a lot of money, yeah, you can go for WikiCat if you want. You can split your funds and then purchase. Nanaba, how are you? Yeah. Neil says what? Nice. Now you pass the test. Oh, listen. Okay, so it was a test. A coin and a token was a test. Okay, I see. Yeah. You wanted to know if I know what I'm talking about. Ken Jeff, yeah, I'm good. How are you? Yes, I've missed you guys too. Nanaba, I'm good. Yeah, so those are the places I think we should look at. In as much as crypto is kind of quick money in a way, I don't want us to put all our investments in crypto. Look at other areas too. Like I already told you guys about. Nowadays, you don't even need to own a house to be in real estate. You don't even need to own a house to be in real estate. People are having an agreement with landlords to use slots or compartments or apartments for Airbnb and all that. Yes. So yeah, those are the things I've mentioned. Agriculture, real estate. Agriculture, I mean, people are going into vegetable farming and all that. Animal farming. Pick an animal, see, is there high demand? Is it good for consumption or is just for pets? I know somebody into peacock rearing, and that's for beautification. So they sell them to rich people, right? I don't think any poor person needs peacock for it. They sell peacocks to like rich folks, yeah. So that's also another avenue where you can invest. Okay, so your target market, rich people, peacocks, beautification, palaces, they sell them to those are avenues. Yeah. You could look at other animals, maybe if it's goats, maybe if it's grass cutter you want, whatever it is. You can look at it. Those are nice avenues to look into, Commerce. For commerce, you could look at what sells very fast or something that we use on the daily. Are you going into food or are you going into water? Yes, people produce water, bottled water, and they are making money, right? Or if it's like I mentioned on the Telegram page, for those who are not on the page, you can join. For those who are not on the page, you can join. Search for Undervalued Crypto. Make sure on the right page. Follow on YouTube, Undervalued Cryptos. So, yeah, commerce. You could look at things that are consumed on the daily, right? You could look at food, water, beauty products, and all those things. So, yeah. How is Vespers bot doing at the moment? Yeah, Vespers bot is doing fine. I posted that if you want to follow my journey, follow the Binance handle that I shared. That's where I've been posting my journey, and so far so good. The I think the thousand right now is around 1,600. Yeah, it's been a month and some days. Yeah, it's been a month and some. That one, it was a little bit slow. The 1K account was a little bit slow because I changed the coins I was trading, so I got some losses on there. But then now it's picking up again. So from 1,004 last week or about 10 days ago, it's now at 1,600. It's not bad, $200. And then the 5K one has made an extra 900. Yeah, made an extra 900 and something, almost 1,000. And that's not even a month yet. It's not up to 1 month. So far so good. Osmonds have been trying to buy VCAT for the past 1.5 months now, but it's not swapping. Then you are doing something wrong. You have to change what you are doing. If you do the same thing, you can't get a different result. So you have to. I'm sure it is Penny Wallet giving you the problem. So you have to get MetaMask, import the token address, get BNB, and then swap it. It shouldn't take 1.5 months to buy VCAT. You're not doing something right. Yeah. So yeah, another thing I'll say is that sometimes you have to find the solutions yourself. Like, for example, if I'm struggling to buy a coin, if I don't know how to buy a coin, that's like before I started creating, like before I knew what I know now. What I did was I just go to YouTube. How to buy this? Simple. You get a video. How to buy this? You get a video. All right. So you don't waste a lot of time, trying to figure out trying to figure out things on your own without making headway. YouTube is like an open university. Anything you can find there. So Osman, check YouTube. Okay. All right. A friend of mine, this is by ACN, a friend of mine advised me not to be locking funds on MFB. What is MFB? Instead to be investing on digital assets. Is it the banks? You can split funds, because digital assets, in as much as it's a good avenue to invest, it's also risky. For example, you take $1K and they say, oh, I heard digital assets is very, very profitable, so I want to put 1K into maybe a crypto coin, for example. And then you put 1K into a crypto coin, and you're expecting that the coin will do well in the next 1 month, and then you cash out. And the coin dips for 4 months. It hasn't like gone past the price you bought it. So was that a good investment? In the short term, no. In the long term, will it do well? We can't tell. Right? There are some coins you can. There's a high chance you can bet. Let me use the word bet for lack of a better word. There are some coins you can bet on that they will do well or they will rise. For example, if I'm betting on BNB, if I'm betting on Solana, if I'm betting on Ethereum, those coins will rise, right? But if I'm going to bet on a coin that is new, okay, like it hasn't stood the test of time, okay. So I wouldn't say put your all on those kinds of digital assets, right? But you could bet on other ones that have the capacity or the propensity to rise. Okay. But in your case, I would say that split your funds, put some in MFB. I think MFB is the banks, if I'm not wrong, from what you're saying. And then you can put some in digital assets. There are people that are more inclined towards the digital space. For me, I'll put more of my money in digital assets than I would put in the banks, because the banks are giving me very low rates. Oh, you are beside me. How? Thank you. Right. I'll put more in crypto, like more of my assets in crypto, than I'll put them in the banks. That's a personal preference. Someone else will put more money at the bank and then put a little in crypto. Someone also split 50-50. Greetings to you. How are you? I'm doing so well. How about you? XPR, no, XRP. Declan, there's a coin called XRP. All right. Microfinancial Bank. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, so you can do a split. And let the other ones that are also given, especially those in Ghana, I learned Petra too is giving some good rates. I think it's more than 10% a year, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. And other avenues you can explore. Other avenues you can explore. Many happy returns. How are you? Hold on here. Hi. Good.
Was that an air compressor?
Air compressor.
Somebody selling an air compressor?
No. Did you check the other?
No, there's one more shop.
Yeah. Check. Right.
They said the first one. Is this the first one or no?
No, the first one is here.
Oh, there's one
Yeah.
more? Okay. Sorry about that.
All right, no problem. All right. Yeah, achieved by Petra. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm at work. Yeah. I decided to go live while being here. At least I had some time on my hands, so. Okay. Yeah, so okay. Waiting for more questions. Oh, you mean XPR? XPR, not XRP. XPR. Okay. XPR network. 100 million market cap. 0.20 and a 3. Okay, I think that's what you're talking about. XPR network. It ranks 276. When is the mentorship? The next mentorship? Yeah, we were supposed to have it on 12th, which was even yesterday. But I realized that the weekends are always better, so I'll shift it to this weekend. I'll put an announcement there right after the live. We'll start 17th. We can do 17th, 18th. Yeah, but 18th might be a challenge. So we'll do 17th, 24th, and then 25th. We can do 17th, 24th, and 25th for the mentorship class. Yeah, ETH is quite expensive. XVG. Oh, any of the top tier. It says it's warm, but it's not that. Any of the top tier exchanges, BitGet and all the other exchanges that has XVG, you can buy them. ETH is quite expensive. That is if you are targeting 1 ETH. Yes, it's expensive based on your financial capacity. But for most people, it's expensive, right? If you want to buy 1 ETH, or you could get like 0.001, and then over time you keep piling up. But the thing is, it is going to take a very long time for such coins to even make a 2x, because ETH has to move to what, 6,400 to make a 2x. You see, 6,400 to make a 2x. Yeah, the mentorship is 150 USDT. Do you think the whole world's currency will be like the Iranians when the fiat system crashes? No, some will be affected, some will not be. Some will be affected, and some will still stand the test of time. Hello, Ignacio, how are you doing? Yeah, some will be affected. If your currency is weak, you will have a higher impact. If it's as it stands, if it's currently weak, you're going to have higher impacts. Like if you're looking at countries like Ghana, Nigeria, currencies are not that strong. So if the economy crashes, it's going to affect us. But one of the countries that can come and save us is China, because at least we can get goods from China still at a cheap price, you know. Wikicat, it depends. The burn rates, so far so good. I mean, it's still burning the 2% per buy, sell, and transfer. So we are hoping that over the years, it burns a whole lot. Let's see. I haven't been to the burn tracker lately. I haven't checked the burn tracker lately. But when I did my analysis, I was using about 50 billion WeCat tokens being burned every day. If we burn 50 billion tokens every day, we will get to 0.20 and a 1 in 3.9 years. That is, if we burn 50,000, 50 billion every day. I think it was Fire Screener. Fire Screener. I was using Fire Screener to track the burns on the coins, and the calculations I did at the time was 50 billion tokens every day, burned every day. So now let me check and see how much we burn on Wikicat. We had 7 zeros and an 8. It's up by 27% in the last 24 hours. Not so bad. Oh no, it wasn't Fire Screener. I think it was SMC stats. Yeah, SMC stats. That's how I was checking the stats. Any new prophetic coins? The last one we spoke about was the XDC. XDC, even before Prophet Telvin spoke about it, I had been an XDC fan, and I was telling you guys about XDC, and then he added the XVG as well. So these two, watch out for these two coins, because they are both networks, so they are coins. XVG and then XDC. XDC is Global Trade Finance. I think we've spoken about that already, so I wouldn't go into much details. They are simply trying to say that countries are buying from countries with huge sums of money. They want to move money on the blockchain. Which of the networks is very suitable for that? That's where XDC comes in. Okay, so it's global trade, or trade on the global scale. Country buying from countries. They're going to come with the XDC. I think it's UK originated, but one of the developers is a US guy, Quincy Jones. He talks a lot on X, and then he also has his own YouTube channel. He talks about the coin and what they are doing. So you can also read on him, Quincy Jones XDC. You type it on YouTube, you see him. At one moment. Okay, it's okay. All right. Yeah, so I'm trying to load up SMC stats. It's taking a while. Maybe I'll just bring you guys updates on the Telegram page. If you haven't joined, it's Undervalued Cryptos. Current price for XVG. SVG, I haven't checked. Let me see. XVG. 2007. It's up by 6%. I mean, it's doing well. It hasn't really dumped. You know, when the market was dumping, it didn't really get affected that much. So I think it still looks good. For the past 1 month, XVG has moved from a low of 2004 to 2007. So it's not doing bad. Best ways to withdraw funds. For example, if you have 10 million on a platform like Binance, withdrawing that to a bank could trigger AML scrutiny. What's the best way to withdraw? You can withdraw in bits, tiny bits. The truth is, most of us wouldn't even need 10 million on the spot. Yeah, and to avoid that eye on you, you can be doing like 300, 500, or 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 per day. You can do P2P. I don't know which country you are in, but Binance, you can do P2P, send to your mobile money. If you are in a country that connects to a bank account, you could do that. But usually countries like that, you have to report your tax, capital gains tax. Yeah. For Ghana, the only way we were paying tax on crypto was through the e-levy tax. Because when you withdraw, you pay e-levy tax. But now that is no longer there, I know that it's more like tax-free in a sense. So yeah, enjoy it whilst it lasts, because they can start. But I'll not be surprised. I'll not be surprised to see that the government saying that, hey, we want to impose tax on crypto, especially in countries that are not. Why is it? Yeah, WikiCat. Yeah, 27%. I wish we could see like 100%, and then I'll be excited. But we need to add that. We need to clear that zero again, because we're enjoying ourselves at 6 zeros, right? 6 zeros and a 4, 6 zeros and 2, 6 zeros and a 1. But now we are down to 7 zeros and an 8. Yeah, for me, I think I have. Do I have over? I think I have a slightly over 1 billion, or maybe 2 billion or something. WikiCat. I need to top up. But I on the utility coins more, because those ones I can risk more money than meme coins. Yes, I know WikiCat is more like a utility now. They are still building their utility, but until it's firmly established, I personally consider it a meme coin. Yeah, the penny wallet's still working on it. Still needs more work to be done on it. Baby Doge. Oh, Baby Doge there is an OG coin. Oh, it came years ago. Yeah. Crypto. Yeah. My aspirations with crypto to become a crypto millionaire. And then once I'm particularly bullish on XLM Polygon. XLM Polygon. Oh, ACN, I've responded to this question like 3 times already. I've responded to this question 3 times already. All right, so you can just visit my channel and watch my videos. You see the coins that we've mentioned. All right, so coins I'm bullish on. Yeah. So Polygon, XLM, HBAR. I haven't mentioned HBAR today, but HBAR is one worthy of being looked at. HBAR, Hedera, HBAR is good. XLM, Polygon, SUI is good. Holding a little bit of SUI. I'm holding BGB as well, and I said BGB is the next BNB. BNB now, I believe, has become a store of value. Let me write some things down here. I need to talk about them. Asta. Yeah, so those are the ones that I'm particularly bullish on. Jake, I think that's the name, right? Yeah, Jake. Asta is good, has potential. Asta has strong potential. It serves as a perpetuals market. Asta is serving as a perpetual. It's like futures, right? So you see the aspect of Binance where you can trade futures, whether and in futures market, whether you buy or sell, you can make money depending on the move of the market and the position you are in. So if you're in a short position and the market is dumping, whereas people that are holding their coins are losing, you that went for a short position in the futures market, you make money when the coin dumps. So that's futures for you. Asta is providing futures services, so there's a lot of money they are making, because when they make losses, when people make losses on the platform, the project company wins. When the company loses, you are winning. When you lose, the company is winning. So I think that's how Asta is generating a lot of funds, and yes, it has huge potential. If you've been following us, Asta, there was a prophetic price for Asta, which was $50. But now Asta even held like $1 for quite a while. I was even surprised, because when the market did very bad, it was at $1. But now the market is recovering It's like Asta hasn't moved that much, but it's moved from 68, 69 cents thereabout to 72 cents. So it still looks good. Hasn't fallen too much. So the dump hasn't been tragic. That's okay. That's okay. So Asta looks good. Yeah. Mana. Mana has been silent. Mana, Decentraland. Do people even buy Decentraland still? 7% last 24 hours. Oh, I see. But Mana has fallen. I think September it was around 36, now at 14. For me personally, I wouldn't buy Mana. It could surprise us in the future, but personally, I wouldn't put my money in Mana. Decentraland, I wouldn't put my money in it. But it looks like, yeah, because at this peak it was about $4.70 at this peak, and it's currently 14 cents. So imagine if you bought a lot at $4 thinking it was going to 10, right? Imagine now at 14. Okay, we could have a surprise pump, maybe because Mana is a gaming coin, right? Maybe there's some new game or something and then it starts pumping again. Exactly. Metaverse, it has its time. Metaverse coins, what's the other one you mentioned? NFTs. People are buying useless things for millions of dollars. Someone will just take a picture of like a bottle or something and then cartoonize it, and then you sell it for $100K, and people will be buying NFTs. It was as if NFTs could buy you an extra life in the afterlife. NFT, you need to buy NFT, you need to invest in NFT. Now NFT is like nobody really cares. People are buying ape coins. There was even an ape coin. People were trooping in. At those times, you ride on the wave of some crypto news and you lose all your money. There was ape, there was bored ape. That's the name of the coin, bored ape. People are buying bored ape, losing money, all sort of things. I hear River will hit $50. It's possible though. No news on crypto. ICP is doing well. ICP, I'm not surprised. It's an ISO 222. ICP might just surprise us. All one day. ICP $3. Oh, the way you said it, I thought ICP had crossed $10 because the best it did recently was, I think, ICP did. I'm trying to find. The best ICP did was about 8.9, no 10. This year, ICP's best in the last 1 year. That's when you backdate to 17 January, because today is 13th, right? The best was $11.30, and it's down to 3. And it pumped from here from $3 to almost $9. 3x, made a 3x. But other than that, ICP hasn't really moved. Someone says in 2019 ICP traded above $1,000. Today is $3. No, 2019 no. In 2021, this is how ICP has fallen. In 2021, ICP was $433 for one coin. And imagine if at that time you anticipated it hitting 1,000 and you put in a lot of money. It's now $3. Something that was $400 for one coin is now $3. So you see how much money people have lost in crypto. Crypto is not all rosy. Sometimes it's tears. Look at Luna Classic, 119, and then back down to like 4 zeros or 3 zeros. It's crazy. what is my this is Samuel Akono asking, what is my honest opinion on having crypto on exchanges and setting sell limit orders compared to keeping it on a wallet like Trust Wallet and wait for rounds so you swap? This is one of the things that I spoke about on the Telegram channel, where, for example, if you have money to invest, you are torn between buying and holding and also selling, buying and selling, right? Something like that. If you are torn between the two, you can use, let's say, 70% of your bag as a buy and hold strategy, and then use a 30% for buying and selling. All right. So it depends on the person's personal preference. There are people that like to trade the coins. They will sell all and buy at a lower price. There are people like that. But there are people that would buy and never touch it. Me, I like to buy and never touch. If I'll do trade, it's once in a blue moon. Okay, especially if I see the coin pumps and dumps like regularly. For example, with Xpin, I did something like that. And I took out my profit and I left. And I kept half of my bag and half was for trade. I made about 50% profit on that. And that was it. The last move I did on Xpin was to sell off. And I kept 50%. So I'm still holding 50% of that. So it depends on the person's personal preference and what you really want to do. Best gaming crypto. Right now, it's hard to tell because most of the gaming coins in the gaming era, they've dumped. Most of the coins have dumped from the past. So now it's not easy to tell the best gaming coin. Unless of course I do more research and I get a complete list of gaming cryptos and I check the price movements and the percentage gains. But off head, I cannot tell. Off head, back in the day, off head, I would say Sandbox was the best. Sand was doing so well. I don't know if Sandbox still stands as the best gaming crypto because Sandbox has what, almost 350 million market cap. There's a lot of money in that coin. Sand and then Mana. Those were the best gaming coins. And then one time on my live stream, someone mentioned A8, Ancient 8. A8's market cap is about 20 million. It's still young. It's also a gaming coin. So you can look at A8. Okay, you can look at A8. Axie Infinity, exactly. Axie made some crazy moves those days. Axie went to like, was it 3 figures? What was the price? Axie pumped. It was moving like people are not cashing out. Are you not taking profits? Axie was just moving like that, and then it crashed. So Axie was a very good gaming gaming crypto coin. I don't know how well it's doing now. Let me see if I can still find it. And then there was another era of the DAOs on Avalanche Network. Avalanche too had its moment. Almost all the coins. Stickles, do you remember this project? Time, Wonderland. Wonderland was given like 100,000% APY, and people were trooping to Wonderland. People were trooping to Wonderland. That was the symbol was time. Time, Wonderland, time. People were buying Wonderland, and then it came crashing down. So the best times, I would say, crypto, you can easily make money, right? You can make very quick gains. But the best times, I would say, you make very good money is to get in on a project that is given, like let's say if a project is giving high APY, like if it's a staking project, right? Like the one I just told you guys about, the Horizon. Horizon is on CoinMarketCap. They're giving 1,500%. They used to give a 2,000% APY on 365 days. But over time, as more people are staking, the APY will be dropping. So today, 1,004 for a year, 1,004% for a year. And Horizon is like, the price is stable around $50 to $60. Okay. So the best times is to get in on a high staking coin very early. Getting in on a high staking coin very early. When you do that, you make a lot of money in crypto. That's how it works. That's how it works. So time was given, and I don't know, Stickles, do you know this coin? Do you know Wonderland? Stickles, do you know Wonderland? Wonderland, I don't know if they are still trading. People were like, you can put in $10 Wonderland, and maybe at the end of the week you have maybe like $30 or $40. It was that fast. So people putting in 1,000 were making 4K. People putting in 10K were making 40K. So if you see 40K, will you not cash out? So over time, as people are putting in more money and they are making more profits, they cash out quickly and then leave, because they know that high APY projects will not last forever. Yeah, August says he knows. Wonderland. I don't know if it's still. I'm checking on CoinMarketCap. It's not there. The project crashed. It's not there. Wonderland. And there was another one, Jade Protocol. I don't know how many of you know Jade Protocol. All those coins were on Avalanche network. Avalanche was running, and there was an Avalanche. You can use Trader Joe to trade Avalanche coins or stake Avalanche tokens. There was Google. Is it Google DAO? Google DAO or something. Yeah, XRP is a long-term hold. Not that I think it's I know it's a long-term hold. XRP is a long-term hold. Who is asking about chemical engineer? You probably no. This is not the education channel. This is crypto. The AIN Limited. What's that? Yeah. So I mean, the best times are to get in on those high yield projects early, and then step out. Once you have initial capital, take it out, take some extra profit, and you are good. That's the risky aspect of crypto. Yeah. Sometimes the risk makes it fun. But coins are really pumping. BNB, I told you guys, BNB has become a store of value. BNB is at 940 now. BNB is at 940. BNB has become a massive store of value. And BGB is the next BNB. BGB is the next BNB. Today, BGB is cheap. But trust me, over time, they are burning. Today, if you have 30, let's say that time you bought about 100 BNB coins at $1. When it was $1, it launched at 10 cents, right? Exchange tokens too are one of the best places you can put money. If you haven't joined our Telegram, search for Undervalued Crypto. Make sure you're in the right group. Join us. All right. So, let me. BNB is now 941. So it has become a massive store of value. BNB has become a massive store of value. So assuming you bought 100 BNB, that's what I was saying. I got sidetracked a bit. Assuming you bought 100, today is 941. That would be 94,000, right? Because 942 right now times 100, 94,200. Someone keeps honking. One moment. All right. Yeah, the chemical engineering thing. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, this guy is disturbing me. Oh, someone is asking a question. The Clarity Act. It says the digital asset. What is my take on? Yeah, BGB, BitGet token. BitGet is like Binance. It's one of the largest exchanges, and they are burning their coins every 3 months. So, pay $1 will be difficult. They need to burn a lot of their tokens. Digital asset market clarity. Establish functional requirements for digital asset market participants, prioritizing customer protection whilst fostering innovation by providing strong safeguards and long overdue regulatory certainty. The legislation advances American innovation and reinforces America's leadership in the global financial system. Okay, why is it needed? We protect by strengthening transparency. Development of digital asset projects. I think I need to study it. Right? I don't have an opinion on it. I don't have an opinion on it, so I need to study it. Yeah, BGB. Yeah, it's like the sister of Binance, right? So, like I was saying, some of these coins, they also come with good staking opportunities. Oh, XRPs are 2.12. That's cool. 2.12, Bitcoin 94. The funny thing is the market is all green and fancy. And then by tomorrow or next 2 days, it comes crashing again. So learn to take profits. CMC 20. It should be doing well. It's almost at 200. I'll give you an update on that. CMC 20. I'll give you guys an update on CMC 20. Almost at 200. Probably even hit 200. Yeah, it hit 200. No, that was the beginning of. That was the beginning of this year. 6 January hit 200. It's at 199 now. Yeah, so CMC 20 also not bad. Pepe is gonna be very, very difficult to hit $1. Very, very difficult. Yeah, so I mean it's yeah. It's been wonderful catching up with you guys. I think we'll reconnect again. We'll reconnect. So far, so good. Let's see how the investments or the coins or tokens we are holding will play out in the coming days, weeks, and months. Yeah, XDC will do well. Yeah. All right. So thank you so much for joining. I'll see you in the next session. Also, the mentorship class will come off this weekend. We start this weekend. All right. We start this weekend. All right. Let me show you other avenues you can. We need to other avenues in crypto. We need to understand other avenues to make money. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Join my Telegram if you haven't joined. Undervalued Crypto. Thank you, Soria. Thank you. It was nice having you guys around, and all the best. This year we are making money. All right. Don't slack. Bye.